Today we are tying this mole fly in a BWO color pattern. These are very similar to something called a shuttlecock fly, but no matter the name, it works great as an emerger pattern. Okay, let's get to tying this. For a hook, I really like these Risen 9251s, and I'm tying in a size 18 today. What you're looking for in a hook is a curved hook with a down eye like so. For thread, I'm using Beaver's 16-aught in olive. Start your thread up near the hook eye and then snip or snap off the thread. Then bring your thread down as far as you can into the bend of the hook and then back up again, ensuring to leave a thread base all the way up the hook eye. But end with your thread about a hook eye length back from the hook eye. Now we need 3 CDC feathers. So I'm using a blue dun for the BWO look. Align the tips of the feathers as best as you can. Tie in the tips of the CDC so they extend out at least as long as the hook shank. Make a couple tight wraps and then pull the CDC wing rearward and wrap a couple times in front of it to ensure that it stands up off the hook eye slightly. Then bring your thread back to behind the wing. Now trim off the butt ends of the CDC at an angle with some sharp scissors. I find wetting the back of the CDC helps with cleaning up that section with some wraps. End with your thread right behind the CDC wing. I am making a flashy rib with some chartreuse crystal flash. Just one strand will be sufficient. Tie in the strand on the side of the hook like so, and then bring it down to the bend. Now we need some dubbing. I am using this UV2 Fine and Dry in the BWO color. You don't need much, just a little tuft of dubbing. Dub this onto your thread very finely. Don't bulk this up. You can form a bit of a taper if you want though. Now make touching wraps with the dubbing noodle to form a tapered body. Dub more on if you need to and end right behind the wing. Now we will make even wraps up the hook shank to form a flashy rib on the fly. Capture the flash when you reach the wing and trim off the waist. Now let's add a bit more dubbing to cover any thread wraps. I like to spread out the dubbing to make it thinner and make a wrap or two in front of the wing. Okay, when you're done, whip finish the fly and cut off the waist with some fine point scissors. To cement the head, I'm using my favorite stuff, this Solarez Ultra Thin. This comes with a brush applicator in the cap. However, I don't want to use too much of this, so I am taking a needle and applying with that. Now just cure it with your UV light and the fly is finished. These are quick and easy to tie and work really well for fish focusing on emerging flies. They sit up like this, upright in the water, hanging down just below the surface film. The water line typically is right about here. Well, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below your thoughts on this fly and if you've had luck in the past fishing these. If you haven't already, please check out my sponsor, Risen Fly. They made the hooks and tools that I use today, but they also sell very high quality rods and reels as well, and also at a very reasonable price. Best off, they're offering all of my subscribers a discount. So go to www.risenfly.com and type in McFly at checkout for 15% off of your first order with them. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and hit that bell notification for future video updates. Also, if you could hit the like button, it would really help me and the channel out. I will see you on the next video. Now you go catch some fish.